Okay, hello guys. My name's the Doctor, of course. Yes, basically somehow I have a human being in my TARDIS, and I'm guessing his name is Jason. I guess
Jason. Yep, that's my
Jason.
name, Jason.
We have Jason, the creator of Doctor Stu. Oh my God.
Hello.
So, Jason, I heard you made a parody of Doctor Stu.
Doctor Who, you mean?
Yeah, like a parody of damn it, Doctor Who.
Yes, I did. I actually co-created with a couple of guys that are all over the world that I've never met. But yeah, we kind of worked together through the internet to make this little cartoon thing that we'd like to call Doctor Stew.
So that's amazing. Like when I just got into Doctor Who, my sister got me into it like 4 years ago, and she automatically got my suck into it. I got sucked into the time vortex. I started watching a lot of episodes, and I became like full interest of whoing what I wanted to be. So I decided, hey, should I be the Doctor or the companion? And I decided.
So let me ask you a question. What episode was the episode that hooked you?
The episode that hooked me, the first episode that hooked me was the first episode that I saw was the Wolf episode, one of the 10th Doctor episodes, of course.
Okay.
It was just interesting, very interesting.
Yeah. I know the exact moment I got hooked. Actually, there's two moments. It was the moment where the Doctor, Dr. Nine and Rose, she was running after him in the street in the first episode, and he was explaining how he could feel the turn of the Earth, and he could see, all of time, and he could feel the Earth spinning, and I was like, that's insane, that's awesome. And then the moment I think I got really hooked was when Father's Day, the episode where Rose goes back to try to save her dad. I thought that was a really great episode.
Yeah, like I've been trying to catch up with some of these episodes. It was like a loop because I'm like, oh my God, I need to get myself into these kind of things. So I was like, uh-oh, I'm out of the timeline. I started watching 10 first before 9.
Yep.
So basically there's like a rule in the Doctor Who community that is don't skip 9. I'm like,
Don't skip 9, yep.
yeah, I'm like, I know he exists, guys. I know he exists.
So you've never experienced 9?
I experienced 9. Apparently back in last year, they showed some of his episodes on the BBC America.
That's good.
Yeah, it was just...
Yeah, 9 gets no love. I don't understand.
Yeah, he needs to get more noticeable in the community.
Yeah.
More love. Hashtag love the Ninth Doctor. But yes, but yeah, the main topic why I brought you here today, and I'm sad that Stu couldn't join. I know he's time traveling somewhere else. Of course.
Yeah, he's doing things.
Yeah, but yeah, basically, I decided to do a Q&A session, and basically all my people from many fandoms, including from Discord servers and chat rooms. I try to get so many, but I only have a couple. So,
Okay.
So yeah, are you up for the challenge to be asked with so many questions from my own people?
I'm up for the challenge, but if I get any trolley questions, I'm not going to answer them.
Yeah, because you know what? I was like you saw my Instagram story. I was like,
Yeah.
don't be rude to him. Only give him nice comments or questions or what. Just be nice to him.
It's pretty funny that you have to tell that to all your fans and followers.
Yeah, it's just like when you're in my world, there's people who's gonna be a jackass, and there's gonna be a person who's nice, and yeah, that's how it is basically. It's just
All right.
just like this. Yo, don't play shit with anyone that is popular or nice or what. But yeah, basically, I have only a couple from Instagram story, Twitter, and Instagram itself. So what do you want to do first?
You lead the way. I'll follow.
All right, my friend Jose Costa 2002 said, "Are you excited for Detective Pikachu and Rocket Man 2019?"
Okay. Detective Pikachu, yes. What was the other one?
Rocket Man. I think it's a Ellen John biopic film. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, there was that one. The other one I wanted to see with Freddie Mercury. I haven't seen that one yet. I
You
know I'm
mean
guilty, but
Bohemian Rhapsody? You mean?
yes, that one
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet. But definitely Detective Pikachu. I think it looks great.
yeah. Okay, basically, someone mistakenly put a question on the Instagram story said, "I've been friend zoned." I'm like, what?
He said
What?
what?
The other person said, apparently the username is a Carpenter fan. One of these Sabrina Carpenter fans basically said, "I've been friend zoned." I was like,
Okay.
I was like,
Random.
no, it's just a random thought. I'm like,
I feel for you, buddy. It's okay. We've all been there.
yeah, don't worry, Sabrina Carpenter fans. Once these Doctor Who nerds will combine with all another eternity. We okay. Let's get into the real good facts into this. So basically, I got so many comments on my a couple comments on my Instagram saying so many other things. So one of my oldest friends, Inkspots, said, what's your crossover about?" So I feel like it was a Mikey or a Stu or Jason question. So I think we can give both the response to my friend.
Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure the crossover thing myself, but if we were to do a crossover with Doctor Stu, it would be in animated form. Um, I'd love to see something like that because I think your art style is really great and unique.
And yes, and I love this person a lot. I admire his technique and skills. It makes me happy. So I want to collaborate with this dude more often. But there's so many things happening with me with my life as being a nerd in reality. And hey, it's how it is. So Kim, I hope this answers your question because us two nerds will maybe try to make it happen if we have more doctors. That would have been amazing if we have more doctors into this.
Yeah,
That would be
like
just
a big
wicked.
crossover mashup. Yeah.
Just like people like, what? Is that my doctor in this story?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Okay, one of my other friends who was gonna be here, Xander, aka PlayStation Saga fan, he said, question to Dr. Stu, do you like Mother 3? Do you know what Mother 3 is?
No, spell it out. What is it?
Mother 3, it's MOTHER3.
I have no idea what that is.
I think he's mentioning like a Nintendo or PlayStation game, I think.
Nope, never heard of it.
Sorry, Xander. I think he can't.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry if he can't remember it or something. I think he. But yeah. Ultra Leah has 3 questions. Oh shit. Tea's just being spilled. There are fiery questions. Woo!
Okay.
Okay, apparently this is one of the questions that you don't know. What is Clean 7? I was so confused at the same time. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Clean 7?
7? Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
let's see.
I'm gonna Google that.
Google that.
What is No, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm getting a bunch of random stuff. What is Clean 7?
I don't know either. Ultra Leah, you gotta tell me or him in DMs what is Clean 7. If it's something dirty, then don't send it to us at once, please. No.
Clean 7. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's just move on to the next question before this gets so high equipped. Okay. So the same person said, "Would you know whether?" Okay, shit, I'm reading it wrong. Fuck. Would you rather know when you will die or how you will die? I don't know how to say this. Would you rather know when you will die or how you will die? I don't know how to I think it's like a. I think that's the Stu question. If Stu was here,
Would I like to know how
he.
I would die or when I would die?
Yeah. It's like that.
That's a good question. I
That
think I'd rather know when, so I could make, all the preparations and get everything in order for my family and stuff. But if I knew how, I would try to do everything to stop it from happening. So I think it would just make me miserable. I think I'd rather know when.
Yeah, same here. I'm just like every day I'm afraid of death. I'm like, yo, I'm just want to live my life to the fullest and don't
Yeah,
want to
man,
die.
you can't live like that. You can't live, in fear of death, man. You just got to live in the moment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think that question was somehow I feel like it was a realistic question slash a Stu question. I don't know. It was just like mixture of reality plus your inner creation or what. How would Stu would say this? Like basically, if he was.
How would he say? How would he say what about that same question?
Yeah, the same question because it feels like it was a real question. Then again, I was thinking if it could be like.
Well, to be honest, I think that if the doctor knew when he was going to die, he would find out how he was going to die, and then he would stop from happening in the first place, because Dr. Stu is too arrogant to let himself die. So I don't think he'll ever let that happen.
Okay, basically, someone mistakenly put a question on the Instagram story said, I've been friend-zoned. I'm like, what?
He said what?
The other person said, apparently the username is a Carpenter fan, one of these Sabrina Carpenter fans, basically said, I've been friend-zoned. And I was like,
okay.
I was like,
random?
No, it's just a random thought. I'm like,
I feel for you, buddy. It's okay. We've all been there.
yeah, don't worry, Sabrina Carpenter fans. Once these Doctor Who nerds will combine with all another eternity. Okay, let's get into the real good facts into this. So basically, I got so many comments on my a couple of comments on my Instagram saying so many other things. So one of my oldest friends, Inkspots, said, "What's your crossover about?" So I feel like it was a Mikey or a Stu or Jason question. So I think we can give both the response to my friend.
Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure the crossover thing myself, but if we were to do a crossover with Dr. Stu, it would be in animated form. And I'd love to see something like that, because I think your art style is really great and unique.
And yes, and I love this person a lot. I admired his technique and skills. It makes me happy. So I want to collaborate with this dude more often. But there's so many things happening with me with my life as being a nerd in reality. And hey, it's how it is. So Kim, I hope this answers your question, because us two nerds will maybe try to make it happen if we have more doctors. That would have been amazing if we have more doctors into this.
Yeah.
That would be just
like a big
wicked.
Crossover mashup. Yeah.
Just like, people like, what? Is that my doctor in this story?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Okay, one of my other friends who was gonna be here, Xander, aka PlayStation Saga fan, he said, question to Dr. Stu, do you like Mother 3? Do you know what Mother 3 is?
No, spell it out. What is it?
Mother 3, it's MOTHER3.
I have no idea what that is.
I think he's mentioning like a Nintendo or PlayStation game, I think.
Nope, never heard of it.
Sorry, Xander. I think he can't.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry if he can't remember it or something. I think he but yeah. Ultra Leah has 3 questions. Oh shit. Tea's just being spilled. There are fiery questions. Woo!
Okay.
Okay, apparently this is one of the questions that you don't know. What is Clean 7? I was so confused at the same time. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Clean 7?
7. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
let's
I'm
see.
gonna Google that.
Google that.
What is no? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm getting a bunch of random stuff. What is clean 7?
I don't know either. Ultra Leah, you gotta tell me or him in DMs what is clean 7. If it's something
Yeah.
dirty, then don't send it to us at once, please. No.
Clean 7. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's just move on to the next question before this gets so high equipped. Okay. So the same person said, "Would you know whether?" Okay, shit, I'm reading it wrong. Fuck. Would you rather know when you will die or how you will die? I don't know how to say this. Would you rather know when you will die or how you will die? I don't know how to I think it's like a. I think that's the Stu question. If Stu was here,
Would I like to know how I would die or when I would die?
Yeah. It's like that.
That's a good question. I think I'd rather know when, so I could make, all the preparations and get everything in order for my family and stuff. But if I knew how, I would try to do everything to stop it from happening. So I think it would just make me miserable. I think I'd rather know when.
Yeah, same here. I'm just like every day I'm afraid of death. I'm like, yo, I'm just want to live my life to the fullest and don't
Yeah, man,
die.
you can't live like that. You can't live, in fear of death, man. You just got to live in the moment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think that question was somehow I feel like it was a realistic question / a Stu question. I don't know. It was just like mixture of reality plus your inner creation or what. How would Stu would say this? Like basically, if he was.
How would he say what about that same question?
Yeah, the same question because it feels like it was a real question. Then again, I was thinking if it could be like.
Well, to be honest, I think that if the doctor knew when he was going to die, he would find out how he was going to die, and then he would stop from happening in the first place, because Dr. Stu is too arrogant to let himself die. So I don't think he'll ever let that happen. Both. He would know when and how, and then he would stop it from happening.
Yeah, because, like, literally, I almost died multiple times, and people like, Mikey, stop regenerating, you little bitch.
Well, no, it's funny because we actually had a plot thing that was going to be in a future episode, like throughout the whole arc. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was about him dying, and he just doesn't let it happen. He's very stubborn.
Yeah, he's very stubborn. I can see. Next time if Stu is gonna try to come around with me, I just tell him, yo, just don't die. Just live your life. Just don't get killed by any Darlurks or Darlicks.
Durlurks, man. The Durlurks. Yeah, we don't miss those Daleks. But the Durlurks for sure.
They were, oh my god. Holy shit. Oh yeah, the next question. Oh my god. Oh no. Whatever happened to the doctor's daughter? Oh god. Uh-oh.
Well, you know what Stephen Moffat said about that, right?
Yeah.
He said she flew into a moon. He said she took off in the rocket ship and flew into a moon. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, same here. None of us does. To be honest, fair. I need to see the episode itself to remember.
Man, you are letting me down. You don't remember the doctor's daughter?
Okay. Look. I need to catch up with more of the episodes, but since I was so busy with other nerdy things that are in my way.
Like what?
There's just I can't complain.
Come on now.
Okay, you want me to spill the
tea? You can't call yourself 14th Doctor and not know where the Doctor's daughter went. Come on, man.
Okay. Look, it's hard for me to catch up with all the episodes. It's a time loop, all right? It's like wibbly wobbly timey-wimey in this.
But you have a TARDIS.
I know. I am being called out by another creator or what?
Man, come on
Wow.
now. Let me down here, man.
Don't
I
reveal.
feel like my Doctor Who nerddom is bigger than your Doctor Who nerddom.
Look. Don't worry. I've been knowing the show for 4 years. My sister had got me into it, and yeah,
So you started with Capaldi.
basically a little Capaldi, a little Tenant. I'm a mix.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like a
Well,
mixture.
Tennant was gone by the time you started, so you came on in the middle of the Capaldi era. So
Yeah,
here's my question, 14th Doctor. What do you think
yeah.
of Jodie?
Oh my god, this is the best question that someone would ask me. Oh my god, Jodie is very good. It's just,
Yeah?
it's just everyone's been bashing on her and all the hate and stuff. It's just like very ignorant and rude. It's just like literally, it's just it almost made me lost my interest with all the show and stuff because of the people bashing and hating and
Right.
yeah, it's
I
just
agree.
because literally it's just annoying and it actually made my whole interest lost away. It almost lost my inner doctor itself.
That's
It
sad, man. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, like literally, like when the community is so toxic, like literally at this point, full of the fire and tea, it's just very upsetting, and it got me to the point I'm like, okay, guys, I know you guys had your little game and all, but you know there's other people who are innocent Doctor Who fans, who are the true fans, by the way,
Hmm.
trying to keep themselves safe and not involved in this stupid little pathetic
So
triple.
let me throw some thought in here about this, okay? I think Jodie could have been a good doctor. Okay, I'm not saying that she is a good doctor. She could have been a good doctor if she had a better writer. I think the lead writer of season 11, Chris Chibnall, shot down this season for whatever reason. I think that politics,
Yeah,
about feminism politics and social justice.
was involved in this.
Okay, I'm going to say this wrong because this is going to trigger people. I think
Yes.
that taking this happened with another character too, and I'll get into that. Taking the Doctor character and making her a political battleground, or making him a political battleground, is what's killing Doctor Who. Okay,
Oh,
her being up there and saying, "Hey, oh, she's a woman. She can't be the Doctor because she's a woman." And then you have the social justice warriors that are screaming at them, saying, you guys hate women," and da 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 da. And then it becomes like, if you like Jodie Whittaker, you're a leftist, social justice warrior. If you don't like Jodie Whittaker, you're a neo-Nazi conservative, woman hater. And it shouldn't be that. If you like Jodie Whittaker, you like Jodie Whittaker. That's fine. I think she could have been, or could still be, a good doctor, but she needs better writing, because the writing on season 11 was nothing compared to even David Tennant's era. Capaldi had some whack episodes as well. I was just getting through season 8 again. But
yeah.
the writing is just atrocious and very dumbed down for people like this day and age. Anybody watching Doctor Who they get it. We're 11 seasons in. We get it, guys. You know what I mean? But they're trying to pander to a new audience of people who've never got it before, and they've completely said, Dr. Stu guy over there, we don't care about you. You're a Doctor Who fan, but we want some new people, so we're just going to say forget your feelings and move on to something else.
Yeah, I see, like, literally, when this happened, like, I made another video about this with my other friends, and do you know what? They were pissed as hell about this whole situation. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like, okay, there's the majority of people who I talk to Doctor Who about, and it's just like, I love this, I love that, but until the haters come in and bashing onto me about it,
Right.
I'm like, yo, I have my own title, my own opinion of the show. Just why you bashing on me?
Exactly. So it goes into another thing. So you bounce into like the Avengers and stuff. Okay, you've got Captain Marvel, who I've never seen the Captain Marvel movie. To be honest with you, it's not because I didn't want to. I still want to see it. I'm probably gonna get it here soon. But the thing about it is everything I've seen about Captain Marvel, the actress, and the movie is a bunch of people bashing on it because it's become a political battleground. This character, Brie Larson, has become a target for people who want to bash the Marvel universe, or they want to bash, social justice warriors or whatever it is, and she played into it somehow. So like her character, and the thing that sucks most about it
is it sucks all of the fun out of everything. The same thing that happened with Doctor Who. It sucks the fun out of the story and the adventure when you have a bunch of people that are just, oh, this sucks. And it's going on with Game of Thrones right now, too. There's a bunch of armchair critics going, oh, Game of Thrones is terrible this season. They've jumped the shark. No, they haven't. I'm enjoying it. It's fine. Yeah, guys, relax.
Yeah, just relax. To be honest and fair, my mom and dad are watching Game of Thrones a little bit. To be honest and fair, I think they started... Hold up. Let me see if I can remember off my noggin. They've been watching it since it was started or what, and I think this is their final season, if I am correct, because yeah, I was like, my family's been talking about this. I've been hearing this trend. I didn't get involved in the action. I was doing my own things then before I heard about this nonsense. I didn't get into the show personally, but when I heard like someone from the cast of Game of Thrones was in the Doctor Who or what a bit.
Yeah. Maisie Williams.
Yeah. And I was like, wait, this person's in Doctor Who for a bit until she went back to Game of Thrones to do her thing. But then I do like a little Game of Thrones, but I like the whole interest, but the whole series of the episodes, it's just too much and I couldn't get time. But yeah, it's just interesting.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it's just there is so many things I can be dealing with. But yeah, yeah, the thing is, like with me, with all these shows that I like, they can get bashed on a lot, and it makes me upset that all my inspiration from all these shows are getting bashed. It's like destroys every part of myself and all the dreams that I had so badly. It's just fading away so quick.
Yeah, you got to stay away from it, man. It's the toxic fandom is just, that's exactly what it is, toxic fandom. And I've gotten to a point, like, I haven't released anything in Dr. Stu in a while, but I'm going to start here real soon, releasing probably every 2 weeks. That's what the plan is so far. I don't think I want to read a lot of the comments because I have a lot of... I've moderated comments on Dr. Stu before. I haven't done it in a while, but back in the day, I had to moderate a lot of comments because you would just get people in there just saying just stupid, just nasty stuff for no reason. You know, like they don't realize that I'm one man, okay? I do all of the visuals and all of the animation myself, and it takes a lot of time to do that. So when somebody comes in there and is just super, like, not even critical of my work, but just comes in there and says, this sucks, and they say something just horrible and nasty, it just makes me feel like shit, man. And it's just toxic people and toxic, it's comments. You can't read the comments. You'll see a lot of famous people will tell you, like, if you ever get famous, just don't read the shit because people
just don't read the shit. Just don't read the shit. Just don't read the shit. It's just like glittery. Somehow I'm getting a little famous. I met some people, some of them sometimes follow me, and like they see what I do a little bit. They know what sometimes I may go through for my whole entire life. I tell like a little story about myself. Some of them understand. Yeah, did you know that I had ADHD?
Yeah, you told me that the other day.
Yeah, it's the thing because here's the thing. My dad told me that you're special and I love you, but you have ADHD. Basically, this was like years ago when I was born. Somehow I was passed down with ADHD. I forgot, and I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna use it for something. But then, like, while ago back, this is where you'll find me very interesting and why I draw a lot. So back in like in the mid of 2007 or 8 or 9, which one of those years, if I can remember, I was at the YMCA, if you know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I forgot the age, but who cares? This was like, I was so bored, I had nothing to do. I decided to color on paper, and do you know what? I just started a blank piece of paper, and I decided to draw for a bit. I'm like, hey, this is useful. And you know what? During the time being, I decided to do more drawing for a bit. I quietly done some more sketching then. Then during 2010 and 11, I was like, do you know what? Let's do this thing. And yeah, I started.
You know, like, listen, man, I've seen a lot of people that do like art and stuff. You know, and people that scribble things on paper, and but if something about the way you're doing it, I can't put my finger on it. I'm not a professional or anything, but you have a unique style, and I think you should pursue something with it. I don't know what that could be. I'm not here to tell you what your future is going to be, but
I know.
I think that you can do something with that, man. I really believe that you could. So
yeah, yeah, and like
make it happen, man.
I will, like, definitely. When I was like, during the time being, I was drawing for a bit. I was like, do you know what? This is my thing. I'm gonna draw. Until like a couple of years, I was silent and I wasn't drawing that much until 2013 and 2014. There were so many cartoons being announced. Wonder Woman Beyond, the Steven Universe. Oh my God, Uncle Grandpa. There were so many shows. There were so many shows that I like goofy adored. Like literally, I was just an inner goofball. And until Girl Meets World 2014 had slammed down on my face, I'm like, I know this show is like a spin-off or what, but this show got me inspired a lot. I'm like, oh my God, a spin-off. it was just like spin-off. But
well,
yeah.
Keep it up. I really I like your artwork a lot, and it'd be a shame if you kind of let that go. That's one of the mistakes I made when I was a kid. I used to draw. I used to do a lot of artwork when I was a kid, and I wish my parents had done more to push me into that area, because who knows, maybe I'd be working for Pixar right now, because I really like to do animation and, you know, character design and set design, and everything I do now I had to learn myself. You know, it's been 10 years now, but you know, I wish I had jumped on that sooner. I wish I had learned that I'd love to do that sooner, because it is a unique it's not for everybody, that's for sure.
That's for sure. That's for sure. I believe in that you're doing so many great things. Like, okay, when I was looking at one of your most popular videos, that is Dr. Stu episode 1, I think it's hitting to almost 4 million, almost, I think, I don't know, I forgot. It's almost hitting to a lot of views, almost hitting to 1 million, I think. Almost.
It's about halfway there, which I love.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's just like, holy shit, this dude is getting almost hitting to that mark. Do you know what? I should promote this. I would promote this shit for him.
Yeah, that was, I think we took that boost off because we were actually in Doctor Who magazine, I think back in 2011, before Fox tried to sue us, because we were using Stewie as the Doctor, and Fox was like, no, and it really sucked, because I was trying to talk to Fox legal department and say, hey guys, we're not making money off this, we're doing this for fun, this is basically free publicity for Family Guy. But they explained that what we were doing looked so similar to the original that we were devaluing their copyright. And then the guy proceeded to explain to me that one episode of Family Guy costs $1 million per episode. I'm like, okay. He's like, you're doing that in your basement. Yeah, I was like, dang, okay. Yeah. So we had to let it go. Did you know about Stu? Did you know about Stewie?
Yeah, I know about Stewie. You know what? Me and my brother know about Family Guy a little bit. Well, I know Family Guy a lot. Everyone's been mentioning it, even the memes and stuff. Yes, I know Family Guy a lot.
Well, I'm saying, did you know about the Stewie version of Dr. Stu?
Oh yeah. It's just yeah. Actually, do you know what? Apparently a random user had uploaded like a con video of one of your oldest things.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it was like a while ago. I was gonna send it to you. It was like all Stewies. And
yes.
Yeah, that was rejected by Fox, and it was just like, so wait, was this like the original plan plot for Dr. Stu to look like?
Oh yeah. He was Stewie, like, all the way through. Like, it was Stewie, and it was a very Family Guy. It felt very much like Family Guy. It was really funny. But unfortunately we had to regenerate and change the whole thing. I still think we have a lot of what makes original Doctor Stu great in the new stuff, but it's just making that content that is killing it. It just takes a long time to make these animations, and as you know, we've transitioned from the 2D to the 3D, and that takes up even more time. I just recently dropped like $3,000 on a new computer to try to make it a little bit faster, and then just realized that it's too much for me to do by myself, so I have to hit the drawing board again and try to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, to make anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I see. Do you know what? I was gonna think helping you with this because like, with your dedication makes me happy because there's not that much artists, not that much Doctor Who fans that are like very toony. I can say Velocity as well. Velocity, we love you to death. I wish we can cross over with both of us in it. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
we could if Velocity was up for it. I mean, it just takes a little tweaking with, animating the characters and the real footage. But I've done it before. I actually did it with Thomas Rees K back in the day. It was
Yeah.
like a live action, and little Stewie got stuck in his universe, and they were interacting. It was pretty cool. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was like saying I want to help you with the best because even though that I am right now dealing with so much stress and trying to get myself together and basically so many things. But yeah, I just want to like team up with the best people, and do you know what? I've been teaming up with so many awesome friendly people since the beginning of this year, and it's just amazing. But yeah,
It's awesome.
it's just amazing. I say.
Well, keep it up, man. The one of the things that I'd love to do with the Doctor Stu community is unite all the Whovians, man. I'd love to, get everybody that really loves Doctor Who and is able to look at Doctor Who critically without, saying it's horrible. To be able to see the flaws in existing Doctor Who and past Doctor Who, and to be able to poke fun at Doctor Who as well without taking it too seriously, because you got to be able to laugh at some of the stuff that goes on,
Yeah, you gotta be like laughing at the shit and just enjoy
Yeah.
the show.
Exactly. That's the big point. Enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, then why are you watching it?
Yeah, while you're watching it, just get out of here. Just there's
Yeah,
a door.
just leave. There's the door.
Oh my god, there's a door. There's the TARDIS door. You can get out of here and just go to
Yep.
another. You just go to another fandom and spoil some shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm actually looking right now, trying to find something for you.
Yeah, I already love you to death at this point, my dude.
But you're a good kid, man. I hope that you follow your dreams. Don't ever give up on them.
I never give up on my dreams.
Dreams are not easy, but the only way they'll ever become real is if you chase them and you believe in them, and you never give up, no matter how hard it gets. And when you're tired and you come home from working all day, and you kiss your family and say hello, and then you take 20 minutes out of your day, if you got 20 minutes left over to work on what you got to work on, just do it, man. Don't ever let anybody tell you. I tell people all the time, oh yeah, I work on a cartoon, and I want to go off and be self-sustaining, so I don't have to clock into work anymore, and I can just make these cartoons for people all day long. And they look at me like I'm crazy because nobody can see how it's possible, but I know it's there. I just gotta put the time in. I just gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
Nobody else is gonna do it. Nobody else will do it for me. So
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You're already like my best friend, and even though we're different age to what, but my dad is very happy that I'm doing all this stuff. He's proud of me. He calls me like the next Walt Disney, and it made me like,
that's awesome.
like without being myself and being who I am. It's just being very dumb and very rude, because my mom and dad always believe in me that I have the inner passion to make people happy, do my sketches. Like, literally, I made celebrities happy, I made normal people happy. Even ARG characters. You know what ARG stands for?
No.
Alternate reality game characters. Like, literally, like, I think I talked about Stephanie Lawson Stevens before. Yeah, I mentioned Stephanie, and do you know what? She said that you devote your times to make people happy through your drawings, and it made me like it made me like very happy. Like even fictional things that I like has like made my emotions very happy.
Yeah, I just, this is really the first time I've ever talked to you, so just from talking to you for a few minutes, I can see that you're really energetic, and you're really, I don't know, you come across as a really happy person every time I've seen you. And I mean, that's something to hold on to, man. Not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
Not everybody's like that. So
it's just, here's the thing. My mom and dad I always love mentioning them because it's just my dad and her just. Man, this is like a deep level, but here's the deep truth. I know I'm still recording, I know, but this is the deep truth. My mom and dad made me into a good person, and they want me to be like that. But since there's so many people, it's just things have been rough for a bit, and both of them still want me to do so many good things, and I'm always making them proud, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
They still love me as who I am, like literally. Even though my dad thinks I do so many idiotic, stupid things, but he loves me as who I was or who I am, because it's just without him, it's just nothing. Because I always worried for him, and he always worried for me. It's just like a big thing.
I got you, man.
Yeah, I'm just a caring person. And
So, like, the thing I've got going on is I'm a weird person too. I'm kind of unique. Okay, I have my own things, and I've learned to shape myself to kind of fit into other people. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm a star that's being forced to fit into a square hole in life, and it doesn't work quite right. I've kind of made myself bend and twist a little bit, but I am who I am, and sometimes I feel like I'm forced not to be who I am. But I've gotten to this point over the last few years where I'm really just kind of saying, fuck what other people think.
exactly.
I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna pursue what makes me happy. And if they don't like it, well, that's because they're jealous. I don't know what else to do for other people. I just realized that a lot of other people will go out of their way to bring other people down instead of lifting people up, and I don't see the point in that. I if I'm with other people and they're good people, I want to help raise them up. Why would I want to knock other people down?
Like,
There's a lot more people out there that want to knock people down rather than raise them up.
yeah, that's
So-
the thing. It's just so annoying. Like, people force me to bash people down. It makes me upset. It makes the other person upset. That makes everyone upset. It like it makes me out of character. It's just like, to be honest with there, people like to tend to joke around with my emotions, and I accidentally started something that makes me so like, oh god, I shouldn't have done this. It's just like, people like to tend to mess with my inner ego. Like, it's, you get the Sixth Doctor thing. Don't ever, like, with the ego something, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, I have told them so many times not to get my mood up, but no, they don't listen to me that much. I'm like,
So you're saying is people like to get a rise out of you?
yeah,
Like they like to see you get angry or mad,
yeah,
or they like to see you take that out on other people?
yeah. That's the
Okay.
thing. That's the
So
thing.
I have an 11-year-old daughter, okay, and she's gorgeous, okay. Other people in her life that are her friends that intentionally try to bring her down, to make her not see how beautiful she is, and it just, I don't understand what it is with kids these days. Like, because when I was growing up, I would get bullied all the time, but it was never like this. It feels like these days, like, kids are a lot more manipulative and cruel, and like they just say some of the nastiest things I've ever heard for no reason. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
like, why?
I understand you. Like, here's the thing. I was been born in 2001, and I was very special. I was special. I was a special kid. Like, literally. Like, my dad told me a couple of days ago I was something very special. It has, like, the best intelligence or what, of, like, being special. Like, I was, like, very retro, then again a little modern. Because, to be honest and fair, what happened to all the good things that people ever done back then? But it's faded away now. Like, literally, ever since people beginning to be more like an ass than a happy person, it's just like everything has faded away.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah. Well, just don't let other people dictate what kind of person that you are, man. Don't let anybody else tell you how you should be, or or what you should do or how you should behave. You do what you feel is right in your heart, and and that's the way to live, man. Don't live with regrets. You know what I mean? Don't do something that puts you in a spot where you're like, man, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I let other people talk me into doing that, or maybe I let somebody manipulate me into being mad at somebody else, and just don't be a victim of that, man, because that's no way to live. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, so many times I told my people, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna help you, you gotta do something right. If it's gonna be like a way to get this thing right and put me into a good mood, to not be into a bad mood, let's just make it to a calm situation. It will be done and dealt with, quick. Then I can enjoy my rest of my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, currently there are so many stupid situations. I don't even want to mention that one situation that was very bad. I can't say it, but it was very big and bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too big. I don't even want to get like this video done or what. It's very, I say, dirty.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but yeah, this was back in 2017 and things got very bad. So many things. It was too hard to describe it. I don't even want to mentioning it, but yeah, you get the point.
Right.
It was just, I just hate it.
Well, just got to live and learn, man, and realize that even if you try to be your best you're gonna make mistakes, and that's okay.
Yes.
Don't dwell on it.
Yes.
Just learn from it and be better tomorrow. That's it.
Yes, exactly. Do you know what? I think that all of us are just wanting to be good people, but since there's so many bad people, none of us good people know what to do.
Right. I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah, like literally, there's just so many people manipulating other people and doing to bad things instead of the good. Like, ever since, I'm gonna be political a little bit, sorry if I have to say that, but ever since Trump got into the White House or what, things had turned upside down. And it was like my own thoughts, I'm like, oh, we got this dude. Until shit went down, the world started to go crazy. I'm like, oh,
I think the world started to go crazy when Facebook was made. I think it took maybe a couple years, but then people really started getting into the internet, and then they started getting on these, pages, and they just started saying nasty things to each other, and now it's just to a point where people don't know how to be civil in real life. Basically the way I look at it is from, I was born in 1983, so when I was growing up, we didn't have computers, we didn't have cell phones. I had a TV in my room, and my dad always told me we didn't even have a TV in the house when I was growing up. So, we got a computer in my house when I was 13, and I, got hooked to it because it was cool technology, and I started playing video games on it or whatever, and then the internet came out, and we were all like trying to get on the internet, and you'd use your phone, you'd dial into the internet, and it took like 15 minutes to get on there. To download a song took like 2 days. It was insane. Yeah, like to download an MP3 literally took a day. It was nuts.
Damn.
It was nuts.
Damn, yeah. I can see why. It's so easier these days.
Yeah, and these days you get instant gratification. You go in there and you can see, an edited cop shooting a guy out of context, or a cop being, aggressive with somebody, and then everybody's like, I hate the cops. You know what I mean? And then, like, it's so easy to spread misinformation. And then you got someone on there, like, for instance, oh, I don't like Jodie Whittaker. I think the doctor's a man. And then you got someone that comes in there and is like, well, your opinion isn't valid because you're a piece of crap, neo-Nazi, hater of women. And that's not the case at all. Like, some people just don't like a female doctor. I personally, I had high hopes for her. And I was pretty pleased. I was pleased until, I would say, right after the Demons of the Punjab, I think is where I really jumped off. I never finished season 11. I gave up on it.
I finished it. I survived the whole thing like a man would.
You finished it. Good for you, man. But you still never watched 9, so you have no room to speak.
Look. Okay. Let's just Okay, I watched a couple episodes of 9. I saw Rose. I saw End of the World, and I think I was catching up with the Slazine or what the episode.
Slovene, the farting aliens, yeah.
Yes, it was like that, but I didn't get to catch up with the other ones. I did saw Parting Ways. This was out of order.
But dude, that's man, you jumped the time stream. You ruined it. You ruined it for
Yeah.
yourself. I feel bad.
I know. I was like, oh no, I managed to f up for myself. Oh my god.
All right, buddy. Well, I got to get wrapping this up here soon.
Yes, everyone. This was Doctor Stu talking to all of us. I hope you guys enjoyed him. He was very sweet enough to do this crossover. By the way, Doctor Stu or Jason, it was an honor to talk to a fellow inspiration today because
No, man, it was my honor to talk to you. My pleasure. And
yeah,
anytime you want to do something like this, just let me know.
yeah,
And I'll talk with you, man.
yeah.
Shoot the shit. You just got to watch 9 first, because if you don't watch 9, I can't really talk to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll get to that soon. Whenever summer vacation comes, I will try to get into 9. Unless the Twitch
Okay.
is gonna do, unless Twitch is gonna do like one of those Doctor Who marathon things, I'm like, okay, let's do this shit. Boom.
Well, I'm in Capaldi right now. We just got to season 9, so I'm gonna watch some more tonight. But you take it easy.
Yeah.
Nice talking with you, man. And let me know. We'll do this again sometime in the future.
Yes. Anyways,
All right, bud.
all right. Everyone say, Stu, say goodbye to everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this interview. Basically, guys, before I actually turn off, as of this recording, I want to wish a certain someone's birthday, during this recording. Basically, do you know Sabrina Carpenter? By the way, Stu.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I do now.
Yes, she's turning 20, tomorrow. In
Oh
a
yeah,
couple
I
hours.
saw the thing you posted.
Yeah, everyone's been posting that. Sabrina Carpenter, we love you. I hope you have a good birthday. And, you'll see something after this interview tonight. You just have to wait.
Happy day of birth, Sabrina Carpenter.
So, anyways, everyone, we wish you a lot of luck and a lot of love. 2 doctors have been already crossed over at this point. Well, look like crossed over, but yeah. This is Mikey. This is Mikey, and that is Jason over there. Signing off. Goodbye.
Adios. Bye.
Adios. Bye.